vegan or plant-based? Now, for some reason, these two things get confused. So I wanted to just explain the difference between the two. So first things first, vegan. Okay, so if you're vegan because you want to do as little harm as possible to animals. That's the bottom line. That's basically it. Veganism is a lifestyle. It incorporates everything. So for example, you don't buy leather products, you don't support places like the Sea Life Centre, aquariums, you wouldn't necessarily visit zoos, you certainly wouldn't visit or support petting zoos, that kind of thing. So you see, it encompasses a whole lifestyle. It's not about food. Veganism is just not about food. It encompasses your whole lifestyle. Whereas, for example, plant-based, if you are plant-based, you can be vegan, obviously, but plant-based is about food. So food, you would eat all plant-based food. So obviously nuts, seeds, vegetables, legumes, but not meat products or dairy or eggs or those sort of things. So that's plant-based. However, plant-based people, I think I'm right in saying Deborah Meaden is plant-based, not vegan. And I think she's quite careful to say that. She does tend to say she's plant-based, not vegan, which I really like, because it's making that definition between the two. Whereas someone who is plant-based may still buy leather goods, or they may still go to zoos or go to other places that a vegan wouldn't go. So that's the difference. So plant-based is simply food. It's about diet and a plant-based diet. If you're plant-based, if you're vegan, it is a whole lifestyle change, a whole way of living, a whole way of thinking. I don't believe that if you're vegan and then you're not vegan, well, if you sort of fall off the vegan wagon, for want of a better phrase, then you were never vegan in the first place, because no one who I know who is vegan, and I know people who've been vegan for decades, would ever go back, because to them being vegan is too important, and being vegan is about the animals. So you couldn't then, go back and eat an animal again. It just doesn't fit with your morals. Whereas someone who's plant-based may decide they no longer want to eat plant-based, and they go back to eating meat or fish or eggs or whatever. So that's the difference. So if you were vegan and now you're not vegan, then I don't believe you were ever vegan in the first place. You were plant-based. Because truly, if you are that upset and that concerned about taking an animal's life for your meal, then you can't go back. I know I certainly couldn't go back. And there are people that go on and go, yeah, but I was vegan and it was really bad for me and this, that and the other. Well, go and consult a vegan nutritionalist, a plant-based nutritionalist, because I've been vegan for 9 years and it's been nothing but brilliant for my health. As I said, I've known vegans who have been vegan for decades and decades and decades, and they're all super healthy. I had all my blood work done. My blood work was all brilliant. There was no deficiencies there. So I really do believe that anyone can be vegan, and if you are having issues, if you are having a health problem because of eating a plant-based diet, then go and seek professional help. And don't necessarily, I think people are really quick to jump and say, oh, it's because I don't have dairy anymore, that's why I've got this problem. And it's like, really? Is it really? So let's go back and go to a nutritionalist and unpick it all and see really what the problem is. But I have to say, rightly or wrongly, and whatever your opinion is, I'm vegan and I would not ever not be vegan. So I can't see a reason why I would ever stop being vegan, because it's not about me. It's about the animals. And of course you're going to get the people again and go, oh yeah, but animals are killed for the production of crops. And yes, I know, I'm not stupid. I don't think any vegans are stupid. We know we can't You know, you can't not do harm. Everyone does harm every day. You drive your car, you do harm, you know, everything. But it's about doing as little harm as possible, and there's more harm done in growing crops to feed animals than there are for humans. So yeah, anyway, I'm digressing. This wasn't the point of the video, is to get into an argument. The point is plant-based is about food and veganism is a whole lifestyle. So that is the difference. It's quite a big difference actually, and I get really irritated when people say, oh yeah, I was vegan for 5 years, I was vegan for 2 months, I was vegan. You weren't. You're vegan. You're either vegan or you're not vegan. If you were just eating a plant-based diet and then you stopped eating plant-based diet, you're plant-based. So there you go. I'm sure there will be people who have different opinions on that, but that is the facts. Plant-based food, you know, food, possibly environmental impact that you're concerned about, health, but vegan, animals, the whole lifestyle, the whole shebang. So there you go. Pretty simple really, but I hope that cleared it up. Thanks a lot.